Yeah, I'm able to hear you. That's not possible. It is like the logic am, but the thing is, there's no space. Um, I doubt that would be possible. There you go.
Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to GD Esports presents the Valorous Series 3. This is your neighborhood caster, Edge, aka Anish, aka Raj, aka Darshita's new best friend. Well, speaking of Darshita, hey Darshita, how are you feeling? First time on the desk with me on Valorant. I gotta say, I'm excited and honored. Oh, looks like I can't hear her for some reason. Ah, feels bad. Ah, Well, there you go, guys. I mean, I believe Darshita is having a bit of an audio issue there, but we're just gonna be waiting for her. And I don't know if you guys can hear the ambulance outside. Looks like people are having trouble outside and inside. Finally, she's back. So anyway, welcome Darshita on the desk with me on Valor. Ooh, it's gonna be fun.
Well, definitely it is going to be fun, but right now, fun is going to be for us. What matter is what it is going to be for the teams, because it's going to be a best of one, and it's just going to be one single map which decides who is going to get the ticket to finals. It's going to be huge, but at the same time, it's going to be very, very important for both of them each.
Yeah, that is true. You know, just one map up, and it's not going to be easy for them to, cope up, because it's not. These teams have been playing for a real long time, and they've obviously known each other as well. I mean, we have some really well-known names as well, so it's going to be really interesting. And I gotta say, the first match, I'm really excited for this. I mean, we'll talk about that in a second, but first things first, right? We have the prize pool coming up, and if you've been following GD Esports Season 1, Season 2, the prize pool was decent. But now guess what? We've increased that. We're pumping up the numbers, boys. It's 30,000 rupees right now. First place takes away 18,000, a major chunk of it. Second place, they'll be taking away 9,000 rupees. And the MVP, well, he's going to be getting himself 3,000 rupees. And by the way, MVP is going to be the match MVP, series MVP from the BO3 of the grand finals. That's how we'll be choosing the MVP. And once again, Series 4 is going to be coming up, if I'm not wrong, or Series 5 later on in the future. The prize pools are going to be bumping up for sure. But talking about the brackets, talking about the teams here, Darsh, why don't you take us through it?
Well, talking about the semi-finals right now, we have all the 4 teams ready. Out of all those 4 teams, we're going to have 2 finalists, 2 teams who get the ticket for finals. Talking about the very first best of 1. Right now, it's going to be Valor versus SuspectX. That's going to be the very first best of 1. The second we have is Anchorite 5 versus GrayFox Esports. Now, this is going to be a do or die moment. If they don't do it right now, it's done, right? It's done forever. You are going to not just lose the ticket to finals or the prize pool, but even the bragging rights of the title of GD Esports presents the Valorous Series 3. And the title itself is really huge.
Oh, for sure. You just have one mistake and you're going to be going home. I mean, Valor and SuspectX, I believe, were the winners from the last series. So, Valor, we haven't seen them in action in this particular tournament at least, but we all are familiar with the plays. We all are familiar with the names and the faces. But talking about faces, let's take a quick look at the teams now coming in. On the side of Valor, we have Bullet, Master, Strokey, Pasha Sahil, and Dr. Evil. Well, a lot of well-known names in the community, a lot of firepower for them for sure. But SuspectX coming off strong off of a victory in the last map and obviously the last season as well. I'm expecting a lot coming in from Frank, Zuko1, S-Worlds, I'm sorry. I just read it all as one. Anyway, Near, and I know with STF, the Chamber player. I mean, my eyes are going to be set on him because I've been spamming Chamber in those MMs these days.
Well, this is going to be an amazing match to witness, because talking about Team Valor for now, I guess I've been witnessing them play for near time, for a long time now, and I do expect a lot in terms of fire plays. As you said, this team is always setting the bar higher and higher, and they are not going down. Talking about SuspectX, as you said, they have been the winner of the previous tournament. They are the defending champions. So the question arises the same edge. Will the defending champions be the one holding the title once again, or no? A lot of questions that we do have, but again, it completely depends on which the map is, because we already know the map turns things around very, very difficult for one team, and maybe for the other it makes it very easier, right?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, map is going to be the crucial factor along with the agent select coming in. But let's just take a quick look at the player stats now coming in. I mean, we have Bullet versus Frank. I mean, look at that ACS difference. Bullet just on another level, 392. Frank sitting on 244. I believe he's the support player there coming in. But anyway, kills. Oh, never mind. Bullet has less kills when compared to Frank. So I'm guessing Frank just had easy runs there. He didn't have to do anything at all. That's 69. 18 for Bullet, and assists 9 for him, 14 on the side of Frank. Econ rating, I mean, pretty similar, just a difference of 18. But look at the first place difference once again. I mean, out of 36 kills, 14 were first place for Bullet. So that tells you that he's the kind of player, he's not scared of entering into the site, unlike me. But also at the same time, did you see those number of kills on Frank? Ooh, I mean, you have to be wary of him if he's the one surviving. I mean, I believe he can clutch any 1v2, 1v3 with ease. So it's going to be a really good fight between these two, and obviously among these two teams as well.
Well, definitely that's going to be the case. This run is going to be, this match is going to be one single moment that both of these teams have to get themselves a ticket for grand finals. So they have to make it work no matter what. And by saying this, I do even feel like we are gonna witness an overtime happening, because both of them are not gonna let it go off so easily. Letting go off easily is something that I do not expect any of them to, actually do. So what do you think, Edge? What do you think? What is gonna be the first half score, if I ask you?
Ooh, first half score once again depends on the maps, right? I mean, we still haven't had the map video, but I think I mean, honestly, between these two teams, just talking about the stats itself, right? I think Valor have a slight edge because of the experience that they bring in and all the firepower. I mean, not that SuspectX have a weak team. It's just that Valor, I think, have a slight edge. But once again, if anything, anything less than 6 rounds for Valor, I think SuspectX have a really good chance of closing things off and moving on to the finals of Series 3. But talking about Series 3, we have, I mean, this is just a series, I mean, this is just one of the tournaments that GD Esports hosted, right? We just had a 1v1 tournament as well. That was AIMDUELS Series 1. And now, well, here you go. We have another series coming in of AIMDUELS. It's going to be another 1v1 tournament. Well, that's going to be AIMDUELS Series 2. The registrations are already open. The tournament is going to be starting off from 31st October to 4th November. This is particular for those players who, they don't have a team, or, just trying to prove their worth, showcase their skills. There's going to be a prize pool of 5,000 rupees, and that's not just it. I mean, last time we already announced one tournament. You know what? We're going to do you one better this time. We're going to be announcing the Valorous Series 4 as well coming in. I mean, I believe the registrations are going to be opened in a bit of time. For now, yeah, there you go. 34 October to 20th November. So it's going to be open in 2 days. And the matches, I believe, will go live from 22nd to 21st November, not October, obviously. They're already done. Yep. They're not going to be time traveling. And look at the prize pool as well here. It's bumping up again. This is what I love about GD. I mean, first time, it was, I mean, honestly, it was a little less, right? The players were like, it's a little less, wow, this and that. But then, we are now bumping it to 40,000, and I can't wait for it to be around a couple of lakhs, if I may. But talking about map veto here, there's, what map do you want? Oh, is it already picked?
Yep. See, personally, if you ask me, the map of Bind is something that I love the most to play on. I mean, I'm a Sage main, come on, I am a Sage main. I do prefer playing Sentinel no matter which map it is, but for now, it is going to be the map of Ascent that we are going to witness. Now, talking about this map, I guess this map is, I do feel like this map is kind of a balanced map when it comes to the, defender and the attacker have, but somewhere to initiator is something that I do expect it.
I mean, for sure. I mean, once again, I'll be honest, Ascent, not my favorite map, honestly. But unfortunately, that is where we're going to be heading. Classic map of Valorant, though. I mean, anytime someone says Valorant, I mean, the first thing that comes into your head is going to be Jet, obviously. And the second thing that comes into your head is going to be Ascent. So it is one of those maps where people have played multiple times. But the thing is, Valor and SuspectX, I think Valor have played 2 Haven and won both of them. So obviously Suspect was going to ban it. But the thing is, Suspect also played Haven, right? And they did win in that one as well. So I thought maybe that might be the go-to pick over here to see who's a better team. But I think maybe they're saving it for the finals. But Valor are really good on the map of Ascent as well from previous tournaments. I mean, other tournaments. But there's going to be starting off on the defenders half, and I'm not really sure. I don't think Harbor is allowed. But if it is, then I actually want to see some Harbor. I want to see some Alvidas here.
Well, Harbor, when it comes back to the point of Harbor, I do feel like this agent is really, new when it comes for all the players having good hands on it. So I doubt players out there will actually be opting for Harbor. But if we do see some Harbor action happening, I actually don't predict anything on what's gonna happen next, because it's the map of Ascent, as I said right now. Kind of very balanced map. If you have a good side control, then I guess things do actually work in your favor. So what all agents are you actually expecting right now, Edge? Oh, there you go.
I mean, I just got a confirmation. But I just got a confirmation that Harbor is allowed.
Ooh,
so
okay.
Can I see a Harbor? I think a Harbor would be really good, but at the same time, it's a semi-final. It's a BO1, right? Maybe if it was a BO3, maybe they would have tried new things. If it was the group stage, they would have tried new things. But I think they're going to be sticking to their classic lineup. Strokey picking up that KJ immediately. Bullet snatches up that Jet. Master. So, Sova has to be a pick on this map. It's like the hometown of Sova, pretty much. Because there's an insane number of lineups. There's just some really long ones as well that are really creative. Pastor picking up that Astra. I don't see anyone picking anything on SuspectX as of now, but I think Bones is going to be picking up the KO. Okay. For a second I thought maybe he might go for the Omen to bring those flash, but yeah, KO also has those flashes. On the side of Suspect, we do see
talking about the sides of Team SuspectX right now, Frank. We do see him on the Omen.
They bring in Jet and KO on Worlds as well. And we already know, I know Viv STF usually picks Chamber. I mean, usually last time I've seen him play, he was picking up that Chamber. So let's see if he's going to be sticking to that one as well. Or is... okay. Okay, as well just changed it to Sova. Or maybe he didn't lock in. We just had a confirmation. But anyway, Zuko, we're still waiting for him. And he's gonna... Oh, he wants the KO. That's why Eswell went for the Sova. Now, I know if... Okay. He's gonna be changing things up. He doesn't want Chamber anymore. He wants Killjoy. He wants to kill the happiness on the side of Valor. But what would you prefer, Darshit? I mean, Killjoy was his Chamber. I think... I mean, if you're really good at Chamber, I think you should stick to Chamber.
I'll definitely go for Killjoy, because... Chamber is something that I definitely haven't played on for a long period of time, so Killjoy will be the one I'll be definitely, sticking to. Coming back to Killjoy, I guess investing on Killjoy is always a good choice. I mean, come on, you can just rely on Killjoy for one entire site and you already gain a lot of information and you have the site control already in your hands. So yeah, definitely Killjoy is going to be a good investment for now. So talking about the agent selection for now, kind of similar agent selection. We do see just a difference of Omen and Astra is all that we are witnessing it.
Yeah, just a couple of changes here and there. But really, I'm digging this Killjoy on both these teams. Now, here's the thing. KJ's ult, lockdown, can be broken by the Hunter's Fury, obviously. Shotgun lineup if you have, or the Fragment. Now, both of these teams have KO. So if they know exactly where to use the Fragment, they might just break it without actually breaking the sweat. Now that is going to be interesting if that happens. It's going to be sad for the KJ, obviously, but I want to see the battle of the Jets, right? The operator play. Since there's no Chamber, I'm pretty sure Jet's going to be the only one picking up that operator. And Ascent, once again, you can pick that top mid to lower mid. You can pick those mid lane to top mid, or mid lane to A shot, or mid lane to bottom mid, or A main, B main. There's a lot of angles where you can put up the operator. And I want to see how aggressively they're going to be pushing up with the operator, or are they even going to be pushing in with the operator at all? Because on the attack, we usually don't see players picking up the operator, but we do see Chambers picking it up. But Jet is kind of the agent who has a tailwind in, right? It's not a rendezvous to get back into safety. It's a dash. You can go either front or back, whatever, depending on you. So now that is one thing that I've noticed in recent days. Players on the attacking half slightly, going back, on picking up their operator. But maybe today is the day where we might see some aggressive operator plays coming in from at least one of these Jets. Even KJ, maybe. I think KJ should pick up the operator.
Well, I'll be looking forward to that. But for now, it's the time that we do head into the very first map for today, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be really amazing to witness on who is going to be the very first team to make it and to get the tickets for the grand finals itself. Right now, it's going to be a bit of mud push happening. Bullet holding inside the smoke. Now, this can be risky for the opponents, but will that be the case? There you go. The information has been gained already. Bullet holding a beautiful angle right now can make things work in his favor. Near trying to check each and every angle. It's going to be a slow play for now. Not really a hard push that I do see coming from both of these ends. But there you go. They already know that there are players around the trees. Still trying to decide on what can be done next.
They're taking it really slow though. 55 seconds on the clock.
Yep.
Now it looks like it is going to be a B here. They're waiting for the recon and the 0 point will be coming in. Master heard it. He's going to be going for the recon as soon as he does it. Oh, wait a second. The surprise did not get him if I'm not wrong. So Turret will be spotting him out there. You got the recons out as well. Now he's the only one on site. He will be going down to S1. So what if right then the plan will be coming in. It's a 4v5 retake situation already. SuspectX with the man advantage holding on to the side. The retake is not going to be easy for the side of TTs. As soon as I say that, the defenders just managed to take down one. Frank goes down. Near's getting spammed. But he does not budge at all.
Oh, there you go. There's going to be Bullet going down, being dusted completely, but Nia takes down one, takes down the second one as well. That's going to be Pasha Shahil taking down World. Zuko takes down Pasha Shahil, ladies and gentlemen. The very first pistol round going in the favors of attackers with the loss of 2 players, but doesn't matter because if you gain an advantage on the pistol round, if you gain the pistol round for yourself, you have the advantage on the next. Nia did a great job, took 2 for himself. Right now, 0-1 in the favor of SuspectX. So definitely attackers, that is SuspectX, will be going on for Spectres, and that you already know, right? Spectres in front of Pistol will definitely give an advantage to the sides of SuspectX, and maybe they might get the second one for themselves as well. But for now, Bullet, he has a shorty in his hand, and he's just waiting. With the help of Foul Drone, the information will be gained. Near trying to dash, trying to enter, but shorty is something that you need to be really careful about. The dash is ready. Will he be able to make it? Tries to go inside, needs to be careful. Takes down Bullet. That was a close play. Bullet goes down. One player lost from the sides of Team Valor already. SuspectX right now looking good with the player advantage that they do have, but the spike it's not yet planted. Last 60 seconds that the sides of Team SuspectX do have to plant the spike.
Oh my god, that was scary for a second. I thought, ooh, 4 agents were suppressed by the beautiful 0 point there coming in. But SuspectX still with the man advantage, still with the weapon advantage, now have the A side to their control. It's a 4v5 retake situation yet again. Do you think this time they can get a couple more kills?
Well, definitely for now, Frank holding a beautiful angle. This might help him get some more for himself. Master trying to enter from trees, but maybe get denies. No, you don't do that. KJ takes down his doppelganger, and that's going to be 1 player lost from the side of SuspectX. Might gain a gun, and that might be difficult, but for now, it's going to be Frank trying to clear all the angles. Gets it into a lot of difficulties. He takes down one, but gets traded there and there. Zuko takes down Master. Doesn't matter. 1 more round goes in the favor of SuspectX, and that's going to be 0-2. 2 round of advantage that the sides of SuspectX do have for now. But now, after full buys on both of the teams, will that be the case? But this play of Jet was something I was waiting for. For a moment, I actually felt it's that Near will go down because of Bullet and because of that shorty. But thing didn't happen so.
That is true. And you gotta say, I mean, pistol round was better for SuspectX than this eco round. I mean, Valor got 3 kills. There was 3 weapons dropped. And you can see that one of the players are now playing on Stinger. As a result of that, that's a beautiful flash and dash combo coming in from Bullet. Already takes down. But he does not know that KJ was in a sneaky position. And he does go down. And now Bullet, well, he's not going to be happy about it. But it's still going to be a 4v5. A free Vandal upgrade, by the way, for KJ. And look at that push. Look at the play now. Rotations coming in towards top mid.
Swarm grenade out.
Bullet. He was a bit aggressive, I would say, at that point of time. got punished for that. Right now, Worlds, there's Strokey exactly in front. He needs to be really careful. Strokey holding a beautiful angle can make things happen in his favor. He does. He takes down one. That's going to be Frank done and dusted. But shock dart is something he needs to be careful about. Strokey has to depart as it's going to be Zuko taking him down. Master still waiting for an angle. There's going to be a flash. Still careful. Still holding that angle. But 0 point will be giving off his position. That's where there might be a change of plan. Well, yes, SuspectX trying to go towards the A side. 30 seconds is all that they got. But wait, the defenders have already rotated towards B, and there's the site completely open. It's gonna be a free site entry for the sides of SuspectX for now, and the spike might go down as well.
Oh no, the previous series champions showing us exactly why they were the champions. Yep. And they're trying their best to defend us. Right now it's a 3v4 situation. Once again a retake situation. Yet again. Man advantage. And look at the plays. I mean, KJ already has a strong weight on the spike. Shockdarts are going to be coming in. The suppress. Oh my god, absolutely beautiful. Does manage to take down a couple, I believe. But here you go, SuspectX. What are you doing? Is it going to be Sova going down? Yep, as Worlds gets taken out. 4 weapons, a bonus. Well, you couldn't have asked for a better bonus than this. Just 1 casualty.
SuspectX right now, they're looking really good. Not just about, individual players out here, but with the team coordination that they do have, they are making things work. From the sides of Valor, I would say the KJ is doing all that he can, but for now, they are still not able to capitalize on the entire situation. 0-3, ladies and gentlemen, the scoreline for now. Valor, they do not have a good bite to walk around for. Oh, that was a beautiful shot. Pasha Shahil taking down Near. That was definitely a beautiful shot, but goes down, and that's going to be an equalizing trade. 1-1 player from both of the team. Done and dusted, but what's next? Will that be a rotation called? Well, yes. Players trying to rotate towards the B. Talking about Valor for now, well, there's going to be a KJ somewhere down and a Jet as well. Strokey again, trying to hold a position. But will he be able to do that? KJ, from the sides of Team Suspect, still near A or mid, I would say. Not exactly making his way towards the B side, but that's going to be a mid call. Still not sure of what, SuspectX have in their mind, because right now, rather than
oh, for sure. I mean, 3-0 right now. They do have the 100 free available to counter the lockdown coming in from Valor. Master will be tagging once, tagging twice. I know if it goes down, that's a bad advantage for the first time in a real long time. But as soon as I say that, they even it out yet again. But Master did manage to take down World, tagging up 101. But Zuko immediately trades it out. Another one down to a 2v3. If they can get 1 kill, Strokey can actually pop off the lockdown and maybe they can make it work. World is low. Strokey gets a beautiful headshot. Zuko in the meanwhile once again trades him up. Bullet does manage to recover a Vandal, but he does not recover his aim on time. The fragment pushed him out of position. SuspectX close round yet again, but in the end, they still managed to get themselves another one. But this one, I think Pasha Shah was a little too greedy there to go for the second one. Maybe if it would have just stayed alive, would have been better. But anyway, it's gonna be a Byron. Can we see an operator being picked up from Jet? That's the question here, Dash. If there is an operator being picked, I think then it's gonna be, a little tougher for SuspectX to actually enter the site.
Well, maybe or may not be. With the confidence that SuspectX are having right now, they definitely can just face an operator real easy. But will that be the case is the question right now. Somewhere top mid to trees is where they are making their way. But will that work in their favor? With the help of our drone, the corners will be checked. And there you go, the information has been gained. Pasha Shahil knows that there are going to be players right exactly in his front. They need to be careful. It's going to be a bit of spam happening there, but doesn't matter. No connections, no damage. Still trying to make their way towards the A side. It's going to be the entire KJ setup, I would say, on the A side. going on for B right now might be a better option, but we already know SuspectX, they play beautiful brain games out here and they just win round for themselves. But for now, there's going to be the investment of null command as well, and that's going to be a lot of more problems. The site completely under the control of SuspectX. The spike being planted, and there you go. The spike has been planted as well. There's going to be the investment of lockdown as well. It's going to get a lot of difficulties. Look.
Oh no!
Oh, no!
Last player standing.
Oh my god!
What?
Wait.
SuspectX.
One misplay. There you go. That's all it took. One misplay and World has given away his position as well. It's going to be a flawless. No, it's not. JJ goes down as well. Well, there you go. Pasha just casually quite peeking it and crouching as well. But that peek on shot, he should have just taken it, I guess. Maybe. Or Jet would have been on side as well. He went for the trigger discipline, tried to take down 2 players there. And unfortunately, that was the end of the round. This was a phenomenal retake coming in from the side of Valor. 1-4, and I believe that was the opening they were waiting for. Bullet picks up the operator finally with light shields. Not going to be upgrading it to full. Suspect, they do have 2 ultimates still available. Blade Storm and the Hunter's Fury.
Damn, that round, we didn't expect that to happen, to be honest. Things turned around real quick for the sides of Team SuspectX, but for now, still, they do have the advantage of 3 rounds difference.
Boy.
So that might be the case, but Stroke, no, you don't do that. He takes down 1, but gets denied. He has to go down. SuspectX, and once again, on the backhand, they've lost 2 of their players. It's going to be a beautiful operator connection as well. But for now, look at Bones and look at that position. If in case the sides of Team SuspectX decides to rotate, and there you go, there's going to be a lot of problem for them as Bones is holding a beautiful angle out there. But no, it's going to be top mid once again, trying to go from the top mid towards the tree. 1 player disadvantage might cost a lot, but Pasa Shahil just located himself out there. But for now, still, the site is completely under the hands of defenders. That's going to be Valor for now. So it's not a big issue.
Left.
30 seconds on board. Need to make things really quick. Gets suspected. No, you need to be careful. Takes down Pasa Shahil. That's going to be Frank. 3 versus 3. Spike being planted. There you go. The spike goes down as well. Oh! Bones!
Beautiful flying there coming in. Bones finally takes on 1 player. Zuko has given away his position as well as World. Well, his crosshair placement is just out of this world, and Bones, well, he gets destroyed. 2v2 situation. Bullet, what are you doing out there with the operator? He wants to kill Zuko, and I believe Zuko is giving... Yeah, he will be spotted and taken down as World. I believe he did land a shot on the Sova, but then Bullet obviously popping his head out. That's going to be another retake, 2v2, this time a bit costly, but still a round in the favor of Valor. 2-4, and Sova just got his Hunter's Fury.
After that 1 misplay, happening, I guess SuspectX kind of are going offline for now, losing 2 rounds back to back and giving away the difference that they had. It's just a 2-round buffer that they do have right now, and they need more rounds no matter what. 2-4, the scoreline that we have. But now, look on the side of Valor. They have all of their 5 ultimates ready. On the side of SuspectX, they do have 3 to work around with. So this might be 1 more round coming in the favor of SuspectX. But now, Operator. And there you go, Operator is being denied with the smoke exactly in the front. But will Bullet be able to take at least one down with the Operator? He tries to connect, gets 1. But gets traded off instantly, and that's going to be World's taking Bullet down. 1 player down. That's going to be Jet down from both of the side, but Master investing.
Oh my god!
Fury takes down Worlds and puts back 1 player real low on his HP. That's going to be...
This is absolutely beautiful play coming in from Valor. I mean, Master taking out 1 player, and then now, okay, wait, never mind. Hold up. It's not over yet. Bones is low, and Strokey he's looking... Oh, Strokey is dead. Never mind. Pasha Sayo gets taken down. Frank is the one that's popping this exact... Oh, Bones! All of a sudden,
No.
Master is the only one surviving in a 1v2. Does not have the underscore anymore. 9 seconds for the recon. Shock darts are available. But look at the positions now. It's not going to be easy. Both of them are playing towards long. I mean main. One towards wine, one towards A main, towards entry. And here's the thing. I believe they still have the paranoia, dark cover, and the null commands coming in as well. So that's 2 flashes and a fragment. This round is over.
Definitely is. That's going to be the case. Trying to gain more information. It's going to be Master, but he gets denied. It's going to be an overplan for now, so definitely it's going to be a round. But no, hey, wait. Master, will he be able to clutch it? Half defuse already done. Gets denied. 4K for Frank. And that's going to be SuspectX gaining back the momentum they had a while ago. 2-5 the scoreline, ladies and gentlemen. At this point of time, when Bullet took down 1 and Master took down 1, I did feel like it's going to be one more round, but again, they got denied. Talking about the ultimates ready, I guess it's going to be 4 for Valor and 3 for SuspectX with the highest amount of kills, I would say, on Worlds. He's been doing a great job. But will that change anything is going to be the question for now. Again, coming to the next round out there, it's going to be the investment of Shock Dart gaining and giving back nothing. Bullet trying to go a bit further, a bit aggressive. Near trying to check all the angle, and there you go. Bullet's location gets compromised out there. Need to be careful. With the help of our drone as well, there's going to be a lot more of information gained. Bullet low. 37 HP is all that he has to walk around with, but will that be enough? Near. Again, this time, they are trying to push towards the trees. Now, will that change anything, Edge, is the question.
Both the jets are low.
Yep.
And look at the ultimates available on Valor. I haven't seen them use anything except the Hunter's Fury as of now. I think they should just use it, just to deny or delay the push at least. Maybe. Here comes the drone. Master Silo. Spamming, but Nia gets a bit lucky, drops him dead. A 4v5 situation yet again. Stroke is in a really good spot, but here's the thing. If you miss, you're gonna go down, and Frank will be getting one as Bones drops Nia. Zuko, he does manage to take down Bones, but thanks to the null command, he's still alive. Oh my god, Bullet. He needs to take the turret down immediately. A 2v4. This round's over here. There's no way Valor can retake this.
No charges left.
Well, for now, the spike is planted. A 2v3 in the favor of SuspectX. One player goes down.
Player standing.
Not being able to take the second bullet. Will he be able to do the rest is going to be the question. His location gets compromised. Time is something that is not his best friend for now. And there you go. Bullet has to depart as well. It's going to be one more round rolling in the favor of SuspectX. Ladies and gentlemen, they are looking good. 6th round in the attackers' half is what they have got with good amount of kills on every player. So,
no charges left.
Valor, they need to be careful because it's just one chance that they have. If not now, never is the thing.
Oh no. I mean, come on, I'm pretty sure a lot of people are rooting for Valor at this point, and something's just not going good for them. You know, I'm not really sure. I'm not able to pinpoint exactly what it is, but I'm still hoping for them. I think there's a comeback in store for us, for sure. Because the play that SuspectX is playing right now, they're shifting things up, aggressively, and sometimes they just go really slow. And Valor, they're kind of missing out the positions. I think the Jet shouldn't be playing mid, maybe. Maybe if he wants to go aggressive, just push up A main or B main a couple rounds, get a couple of kills, be a little confident. And you can see that they did make a lot of noise on A, which made Valor believe it's going to be A. And look at this SuspectX where they're already making their way towards B, where the only point of defense is going to be the goddamn turret.
Definitely. Right now, Bullet, one knife, with the help of our drone. He's trying to gain more information, but doesn't matter. Strokey's location gets denied. Bullet, he is on his side, needs to be careful. He takes down one, trying to take down the other one, gets denied, and that's going to be super trading him off completely. The site is completely under the control of SuspectX once again, and The spike is being planted as well. It's going to be a quick plant with the Marshall P to have one player, but will that get any connected is the question. No, Walls, you don't do that. Misses few of his shot and gets denied. Frank takes down one. Walls takes down both with the help of Shock Dart. Frank takes down the last player. That's going to be it. 7th round, ladies and gentlemen, rolling in for the sides of Team SuspectX. Things are not really looking good for the sides of Team Valor for now, because team coordination is something that I, actually don't see for now from the end of Team Valor. I do expect a lot, to be very honest, from the sides of Team Valor, but the tables are turning around.
For sure, I mean, SuspectX, they're doing a really good job. I mean, we were talking about the ultimates coming in from Valor, where they've used the null command in the previous round, and that didn't work out for them as well. SuspectX, everything's just going their way at this point. Look at that, you get that 0 point, but gets suppressed. He's not gonna get spotted though, but they do know that he's up close. I know if picking up the orb, they're going for the orb play. Killjoy just needs one more orb, and I think that's gonna be the B play, but oh wait, never mind. They don't even... Valor does not have the Hunter's Fury anymore, and I'm not really sure if the KO has the fragment lineup there to take down the ultimate. Is it going to be a fake play, or are they going to be running in? They do have the KO's null command as well, so they might as well plant the lockdown and then go in with the rush, because KJ is the only one inside. If she goes down, I mean, KO is obviously bounces towards the market area, but if KJ goes down, this round is pretty much done and dusted. KJ did get spotted up though.
One player, vacation gets compromised out there, and right now they do know that it's gonna be a big push, and the investment of the lockdown from SuspectX as well will definitely make things really difficult for the sides of Team Valor. But hey, wait! What?
Get out of my way!
This was something I didn't expect to be happening. Bones takes down this doppelganger. That's going to be one player done, and Dustin Pasha started trying to take down one. Yes, he is. Takes down one.
God.
Takes down the second one as well. Bullet takes down Frank. SuspectX, after investing the lockdown on the B side, they decided to go on for a mid-rotation towards the trees and then A, which didn't actually work in their favor. And that's how Team Valor got one round for themselves edge. Wow.
Honestly, I gotta say, I was about to talk about it. I was about to call it a fake, and they just pulled it off. So the thing is, Valor knew this was coming, and Pasha Sahil getting a bit lucky there, but nevertheless, it's not luck. If it's just game, it's just game sense and experience coming into play, right? So, holding on to the exact locations. If you would have landed that shot with the operator, it would have been absolutely nuts.
Well, definitely that's going to be the case for now, and there you go. Near gets compromised, goes down. A trade happening directly. There's going to be one player from both of the teams, done and dusted. Master trying to peek, but will he be able to take one player down? He finds one, tries to land the shots, but no, gets denied because the foul drone is trying to mark and gain more information. They already know where the players are, but look at those bullets. Look at the spam happening out there with the hope of taking Master down, but that's not going to be the case. He ain't getting even one single HP of damage for now. At the trees out there, there's going to be Bullet with the operator, Pasha Sahil, taking care of the main. So it's going to be really difficult for the sides of, Team Suspect. With the operator takes a beautiful shot, takes down one. Right now, one more player lost to the sides of Team SuspectX, but there's going to be the investment of Null Command as well. One more player goes down. Bullet looking really good, takes down 3. He is just not stopping.
There you go, he's feeling himself. That was just that was just range bot for him. It was just easy pickings. I mean, this was really good, and then this was like pretty easy stuff. He gets back, knocks it back, comes back, knocks him back. 7-4 is the scoreline. Valor, well, we did say that, if Valor are restricted to somewhere around below 6, something around less than 6, that's 4 or 5, then SuspectX might have a really good chance of coming, winning the entire thing. So now that is going to be the case, because the highest number of rounds that Valor can get is going to be 5, but that's a beautiful shock dart. Already dealing half damage. 70 points of health is what KJ is living at.
for now, in the mid, with the help of our drone, they try to gain more information. There's going to be 3 players in the mid once again, SuspectX. So they are getting rounds for themselves. There's going to be a lot of mid push happening. Master takes down near walls, takes down Bone. Master takes down Zuke. Walls takes down Master. What in the world is happening? 2 players down from both of the team. Bullet can pop off the head, but no, he's not able to make that connection. Frank trying to enter from mid. Bullet still holding the tree angle. Needs to rotate. Because I'm not yet sure of what play SuspectX is already up to, but Pasha Sahil, he is there up already. His location might get compromised, but doesn't matter. He takes down Frank. 2 players, 1 low on HP on the end of SuspectX. Strokey holding a beautiful angle. Now
30 seconds left.
Player out there might get denied. Well, there you go. Strokey takes down 1 more, and there's going to be Worlds taking down 3. 1 player in 4 hours out there. World's trying to take him down, but no, he gets denied. Bullet gets denied as well. A 1 versus 2. Gets spotted. Strokey will be taking him down. 5th round, ladies and gentlemen, rolling in for the sides of Team Valor. 5-7, the first half scoreline that we do have for now.
Seconds left.
Oh boy, there you go. Finally, a little bit of hope, a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel for the side of Valor, as SuspectX still leading the charge with 12 kills for World, 11 for Frank, 10 on Zuko, the same number of kills as Pasha Sahil though. Now it's time for Bullet to shine, because it's the attacking half. And Valor, well, they're a really aggressive team. We know the kind of plays that they make, and if Bullet can get a couple of entries in the first round, I'm pretty sure the comeback is going to be coming in sooner. But SuspectX, if they win this pistol, Valor, well, they might have to step up and try a little harder. A lot harder, actually.
Right now, Valor, they have to stop SuspectX from gaining double digits for themselves. Because if SuspectX does that, it's going to be done, right? You know, you get double digits and there's going to be a lot of momentum and confidence boost of winning the map. And it's just gonna be 1 map, right? Do or die situation. Bullet trying to enter, breaks down the wall at the door as well, but look behind Frank.
Spike
he had the chance of taking 2 to 3 players down, but doesn't matter. He takes down 1.
Perfect.
SuspectX
Spike planted.
not looking good this time. 2 players and a retake of 2v3 is what needs to be done for now. KJ and Soa. Now will they be able to do this retake is going to be the question for now. 1 player on the top itself. They know there are players on the mains. They need to be careful. 1 player down. Spots 1. Doesn't matter. Master takes down Walls. KJ takes down Master. And there you go. There will be the turret as well. He's trying to take down 1 player, but it gets denied. 6th round rolling in for the sides of Team Valor. And might be the 7th one as well after getting an advantage.
There you go, the pistol did go in their favor, but World, what are you doing? I mean, these shots are just so crisp coming in from him. For a second, I did think that KJ might actually go for the win over here. But at the end of the day, it is going to be Valor pretty much equalizing the score if I'm not wrong. Because the side of SuspectX, they're not going to be forcing in this one. They're going to be going in for the save. So there's a really good chance that Valor might actually come close. And I did say a really good chance because you never really know. If SuspectX can pull off a Thrifty, then Valor, well, they're gonna be, you know, beating themselves up for sure, because they only, I think 1 player, I think Worlds is the only one with a Sheriff. I think everyone else is playing on Classics, and look at this, they're gonna be hitting A from short coming up. Roman's already pushed up towards A main. He's gonna be peeking towards Astra. He's looking the wrong direction. Still managed to land 1 shot. Imagine if that was a head. Pasha. Oh my God, Zuko. Beautiful flash there coming in.
Well, it's gonna be a real fast play happening from the side of Team Valor. Walls takes down Pasha, Child Bones takes down Zuko. But the location gets compromised out there near. Will he be able to take 2 more players down? A lot of spam happening. Bones takes down near. Walls takes down Strokey. 3k for Bones, ladies and gentlemen. That's gonna be 1 more player done and dusted. 7th round. A equalizer that no one expected to happen right now. 7-7. Now what's gonna happen next is the question, because of the full buys. Oh wait, not the full buys on both of the teams, but full buy on the side of SuspectX. Is that gonna change anything, Edge? Do you think?
I mean, last time, first pistol round, SuspectX did win it. Second round, they were down. They lost 3 players, and they won the bonus. Well, Valor won the second pistol round. They lost 3 players. Now, can they replicate the same? Can they get the bonus? And if they get the bonus, I'm pretty sure they're going to be cruising away to a beautiful victory over here, because they're not going to be letting SuspectX get that momentum back. Here comes the tailwind. Here comes the spam. Esports, beautiful kill on the bones. All of a sudden, a 4v5. And he's running in, and gunning with the Spectre. He doesn't manage to take down one. He wants to retrieve the random, but it's not going to be the case. His master does manage to take down closer. It's a 3v4 situation. Just really low, though. Frank is towards mid. It's going to be heard. He missed some shots, but okay. Strokey gave me a heart attack over there, but at the end of the day, it's a 2v4, SuspectX. They might just lose the bonus.
2v4, as you said. The jet on the side of Valor is kind of low, very low, 11 HP on bullet. Strokey.
One enemy
From
remaining.
behind spots, one takes down, one more. That was a beautiful shot. Zuko, the last man standing. Will he be able to do anything? He takes down Strokey. 1v3. Knows that it's going to be difficult because time is not the best friend for now, and he'll be opting in for saving the gun. Look at this position. Anyone tries to enter gets denied. But you know what? It doesn't matter anyways for Valor. They are winning rounds, and all they need is a round. One more round, and they are hitting the double digits. That's all that they need. It was a good start, I would say, for the sides of team SuspectX. But as soon as things started to turn around, it got them very difficult. Look at those skills. Timeout? Well, it was a much needed timeout, Edge.
Yeah, definitely. It was about time. They definitely needed this one, because now the momentum is towards Valor. SuspectX, they're losing rounds they shouldn't have. And it looks like it's a technical and this. Okay,
Yep.
It looks like it started off. Okay, never mind. It is a tactical timeout coming in from Team SuspectX. Team Sus. Really nice to call it. But as I was saying,
Yeah.
right, we were talking about the momentum in the favor of Valor, and the bonus round also going in their favor. Now SuspectX have to go for an eco. They have no other choice to go for a force, and they shouldn't, as a matter of fact. Yes, Valor might win this one, make it a 9-7, but SuspectX, they're on the defensive half. All they need is one good round, and they will get that momentum back in their favor. But get that operator, save up. Get that operator on near, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna make sure that no one even comes near to the sites anymore. But SuspectX, it's all about the mind game at this point. Valor, they're confident. I mean, one Vandal saved on the SuspectX Zuko, so maybe a little bit of economy damage here and there. You can see the bank. It's not that great on Valor, so they can still deal a bit of damage in this particular round.
Well, the start of next round with the Owl drone trying to gain information. Location gets compromised out there. But now SuspectX, as they are on the pistols, they need to be careful. There will be the investment of the lockdown that might get things more worse. And Pasha Shahil takes down one from the side of SuspectX, and already they are on the disadvantage of players to players. Location gets compromised. Bullet, he is pretty aggressive, 60 HP. What are you doing? He takes down one, 20 HP is all that he has, but three players on the side of SuspectX, they need to be careful. This might be the 9th round, a flawless 9th round rolling in for the sides of Team Valor. Will that be the case? Wolves is trying to go in to gain more information, but he gets denied for that as well. Bullet, his location is beautiful. There's gonna be crossfire hold already. Location gets compromised as well. Wolves has to depart. 20 HP on Bullet, but still things are working in the favor of Valor for now. It can be a flawless. Will it be? No! Flawless gets denied with a beautiful head connection from Mir, but doesn't matter. Master takes him down, and the 9th round rolls in for the sides of Team Valor. We were expecting Team SuspectX to actually get double digits for themselves, but guess what? It might be Team Valor gaining double digits for themselves. But again, coming back to the momentum break that is happening with the sides of SuspectX, that is getting them into a real difficult spot for now, Edge.
Oh, definitely, for sure. Now, this is the round that decides the fate of SuspectX. Because if Valor win this one, not only are they going to be hitting that double-digit scoreline, they're going to be breaking the economy on SuspectX yet again. Yes, they can go for a light buy, they can go for maybe a force, but they can't go for a full buy, which is going to be really hard, especially since you're on the defensive half. Going in with a light shield, going in with a light buy, not the best of options, but they did spot the alarm bot towards mid. Will be taking it down immediately. World stops down. Tags out one of the players. He does know where Sova is. Spots out him. And I believe he saw the swarm grenade being thrown in towards shot as well. So that's 3 positions spotted. Beautiful owl drone usage over there. But 3 ultimates available on Valor. Flash drive. Absolutely phenomenal to go back. Retreating in style and making... I mean, usually people be like, you know what, we'll just run back, guys. But here you go. That's what you need to do, guys. That's what the professionals do. Make use of that goddamn utility. You can buy it again next round, it's fine, but if you lose, you're gonna be regretting it. Look at Nier's position. Oh my god. No drone available. Keep that in mind. Nier is gonna be the X factor over here.
I can't use that.
Holding a beautiful position, he takes down Bullet. That's gonna be a beautiful play. World takes down Bones as well. 2 players disadvantage already. Might get Valorant into difficulties, but now Nier holding a beautiful angle. Spike goes down, and so is the case with the round for the sides of Team Valor. 8th round rolling in for the sides of SuspectX. The timeout, the tactical timeout might just work and change things around, because we have already been talking about it, you know, for a very long now. Tactical timeout just breaks the momentum completely. For now, the momentum break was with the sides of SuspectX not gaining rounds. I mean, look at that. The sides of Team Valor have gained 4 back-to-back rounds in the start itself, and finally, after that, Team SuspectX got 1 with themselves. And right now, they need to have focus on gaining rounds and maybe playing on picks that might help the players rather than controlling and, you know, defending the site completely. Nier in the mid, trying to hold the angle. Strokey, his location gets compromised out there with the help of our drone. It's going to be Worlds. The usage of our drone and shock darts till now were really phenomenal. I mean, the damage dealt on KJ with the shock dart was actually phenomenal. But for now, Nier trying to enter from the trees once again. Strokey is holding the main. It's gonna be 1 player. Oh, there you go. He just spots him, but no. Pasha Shahil takes down Zuko out there. SuspectX lose 1 of their players with a 5v4 in the favor of Team Valorant.
Oh, now here you go. Double man advantage. Nier gets taken down as well. Pasha gets himself a double. I believe Bullet is going to be the last one dropping Worlds, and there he is. I mean, Worlds, I was about to talk about him being the MVP for me for sure, because his plays on Sova is just so good. With the recons, with the owl drone, with the Hunter's Fury as well. I mean, you're talking about the Sova that is master on with the Hunter's Fury on Valor, but SuspectX with his Worlds on Sova and his Hunter's Fury is absolutely beautiful. Double digits for Valor. SuspectX, they cannot afford to lose anymore. I mean, they need at least 2 more rounds before they can, you know, afford to lose 1 round. So Valor, this is their chance to maybe close out the game.
Definitely that might be the case. But again, Master, this time I don't feel like it's gonna be a slow play. All the steps taken will be really slow. Worlds with the help of our drone spots 1 player and his location gets compromised as well. Nier, he is on his knights, and there's gonna be the turret, but Nier gets denied. Pasha Shahil looking really good, takes down 1, the second one as well, with beautiful head connections. SuspectX, this is not looking good at all. They have lost 2 of their players already, and might be the case of them losing the 3rd one. Well, no, for now, it's not the case. Valor, they have decided to rotate towards the B. The side is completely open, and the sides of Team SuspectX, there's no one taking care of the side. This might be a free entry. There you go. The jet is already inside the site, and right now, it's gonna be the complete site under the control of Team Valor. Bones takes down Walls. Will that be 1 more flawless rolling in the sides of Team Valor? What do you think, Edge?
I told you. I mean, I was just talking about it. And here you go. The call for the save has been made. SuspectX lose another one. Beautiful round. Valor. Told you they'd come back. Told you the comeback story was still alive. There was still hope for them. And that's exactly what's happening here. SuspectX, I believe I want to see what's the economy on them right now, because I don't know if they can afford an operator. And the thing about not picking Chamber. Well, if you were a Chamber, guess what? You would have had a free operator once in a while. And that would have been... I think Chamber pick, not having a Chamber pick is costing them. Because I know IBIF STF is really good on the Chamber, let me tell you. And him shifting that KJ, I don't see a lot of impact happening.
Start of this round with Pasha Shahil taking on 2 players was just phenomenal. I didn't feel like it would have been one more flawless, because if you remember till somewhere like 15 rounds happening edge, we haven't seen flawless thrifties happening. But it started off with the sides of Team Valor gaining 1 flawless for them in the previous round, but for now 11 rounds, 1 more round, and Team Valor will be going not just to the match point but the series point, because it's going to be a best of 1. Team SuspectX, if they want to take it to final, they need to be careful. But Frank takes down Bones. There's one more player right exactly in the front, gets denied. It's going to be him going down. 4 versus 3, a very, very quick trade that just happened a while ago with the spike. There you go, the spike has been planted as well. A 4 versus 3 retake. SuspectX, will they be able to do that? The Jet is low on his HP, and that's where the advantage might be for the sides of Team SuspectX. But will that be the case? Sova with the Hunter's Fury as well. Oh, there you go, Bullet takes down, and that's gonna be an equalizing situation, as I said a while ago. Suko takes down Pasha Shahil. Now that was something I didn't see actually. I didn't actually see coming, but for now, investment of Null Command as well. Oh wait! Master!
Player standing.
Whoa!
Absolutely big brained. He just got outplayed.
What?
Master knew the null command was available, and he knew the distance as well. He went far away from it. So far away that they couldn't reach it, and now, well, this game looks far away for the side of SuspectX to reach towards a victory. 1 round is all it takes for Valor. Suspect, they need 4 to take us into overtime. Can you believe this was a map? They were having a really good time on the attacking half. It was 7-5 half, by the way. Valor just lost 1 round.
I'm still not able to get over what Master did a while ago, but for now, will it be the start or will it be the end? 1 player goes down. Second one as well, Bullet has to depart. Third one goes down as well. It's looking difficult for the side of Team Valor to end it here. Pasha Shahil waiting inside the smoke once again. Finds one. Tries to take him down. Gets denied. It was a quick play, to be very honest. It was actually a very quick play from the side of SuspectX, and the entire round rolls in for them. A beautiful play happening. It was a quick push, I would say, from the sides of Valor, which gave an advantage to the sides of SuspectX, and they got 1 round. 3 round deficit, still doable, I would say. Still doable. With the brain plays happening in this game, Edge, it's just getting me a second thought that we might see an overtime happening. But for that to happen, SuspectX needs to make sure that they don't even give 1 single round to the sides of Team Valor. But for now, Near is trying to just check angles. This time, I don't feel like SuspectX might go for an aggressive play, because all they need is 3 rounds to take it OT and maybe win it.
Three rounds.
You are divided.
What they need. Divide comes in. Who did he tag? Oh, he did not tag Jed. Luck. A bit of luck there for Bullet. Pasha Shahil. He clears things off. He almost would have gone 4. He got 2 though. And I know IBIF finally gets a kill. He does have the lockdown available, so they can still go for the retake here as well. Just holding on to his side. Holding on to his dear life. Beautiful flash coming in. Flash drive. The second one is going to be coming in as well. Bullet, if he goes down here, it's going to be problems. But Bullet He does manage to take down Worlds, all down to KJ and Omen in a 2v4 to not give up the final spot, to not lose the semi-finals, to get a piece of the prize pool. The lockdown initiated. Now they know the suppress. A couple seconds late. Bullet gets one bullet. It's not going to be the last one. It's going to be Bones with the final strike. Beautiful headshot. And there you go, as I said, Valor with another comeback story.
Beautiful. Phenomenal. Amazingly outplayed. Master. I am just thinking about it once again on what Master did there. There was actually a big brain play coming from his end, but Team Valor, I have to give it to them. The way they just, wrote this comeback story, Edge, it was just amazing to witness.
Oh, it definitely was. It definitely was. This was just a beautiful match, and for a second, it felt like SuspectX might actually go in with the win as well, coming in. But Valor, obviously, as usual, waiting, and then striking at the right moment. And obviously, SuspectX does not have any answers to the pushes coming in from Valor. That was just a beautiful game altogether. And I told you it was going to be an exciting match. It wasn't at one-sided at all, right? Right from the start, Valor was doing good. SuspectX was doing phenomenally well at the start. But then, obviously, the tides turn in the favor of Valor, and SuspectX, well, we're going to be bidding goodbye to them, at least in this particular tournament, which means we're going to be crowning a new champions.
Well, definitely, the defending champions of this tournament have been denied to even get a ticket to grand finals. Now, that is what Valor did. That was just beautiful, but I just want to have a quick look again on whatever has happened. Right from the start till the end. At the start, I did feel like Team SuspectX will be the one taking it home. But you know what? I was very quick at making decision at that point of time, and Team Valor just turned the tables around for me.
Yeah, I mean, at the start, it was looking like, SuspectX had everything under control. I mean, you can see the way that they were playing. I mean, they did show, signs of hope once in a while, especially this particular round where it was the round after bonus, where they almost clutched it. But at the end of the day, they did go down. They were 4-0. And I believe they got 2 rounds back-to-back in their favor before this particular round. Yeah, Near with the, a little too much trigger discipline, unfortunately. But after that, 2 more rounds going in the favor of Valor. Absolutely, brilliant performance coming in from SuspectX. But Valor, just a tad bit better. I still think it was just the experience coming into play. Because there were rounds like this one especially, where you and me, we thought the round was over because, a kill coming in, then another kill, a couple more kills with the Hunter's Fury as well. We thought the round was over, but Valor? But SuspectX somehow pulled it back thanks to Frank.
Definitely. Experience is something that does change things around, and that's exactly what we just saw here. Pasha Sahil, as you said, he was lucky enough to get 2 and 3rd one as well, with the try of him trying to take players down, and when it went further, I guess at this point of time, with the 3K Bullet had with his operator, it was actually phenomenal to watch him in operator. We were talking about operator plays in the beginning itself, right? That will we be able to see it or no? But definitely, Bullet was just looking amazing with the operator in his hand at this point of time, with the discipline once again. He could have taken 3 or more players down, but unfortunately he was just able to take 1 player, trying to clutch the round. We saw players doing their best, but again they got denied. 6-7 was the scoreline. After that, this point of time changed everything. 7-7 was the scoreline we witnessed, and after that we saw Valor giving their best and gaining back-to-back rounds for themselves. After this point of time, I guess 4 back-to-back rounds is what Valor won, and SuspectX got into a lot of problems.
Oh, for sure. Those particular rounds. And after that, they didn't lose a single round. I mean, yeah, losing 1, making it 8 for the side of SuspectX. And then I believe there was 1 more round at the end. But that's about it, right? It was 12-8. This round was also really good coming in. There was that kill through the smoke onto Astra. But this play from this big brain move from Master was a game changer. If he was caught in the null command round, that round was over. they would have retaken the side for sure. They would have retaken it for sure. But anyway, that was the storyline of the first one. And here comes the scoreboard. The MVP, obviously, it had to be as well inside of SuspectX. He was just phenomenal. 18-17 on the server. But Valor, I love the fact that none of the duelists had the MVP. It's the Astra coming in with 274 Pasha Sahil. The last round, he was lurking and got himself a double. Almost would have got himself a quad. It would have been absolutely insane to end things off. Got himself a double and gave his team a final push at the last round.
Definitely, that's gonna be the case. Strokey, Bullet, Master, Bones, Pasha, Sahil. What an experience these people to carry with themselves. I mean, I just saw it myself right now. Beautifully played. Talking about the ACS for now, 274 on Pasha Sahil and as well as with 263. But look at the KDA, 21-14 is what Pasha Sahil has. And talking about as well as 18-17 is what he has. I mean, it's actually shocking that none of the duelists are on the MVP, to be very honest. I mean, looking at what Bullet did with the operator, I kind of felt like, yes, Bullet is the one taking the MVP away, but no, it was someone else actually. Coming back to the point, I guess this map was completely a twist and turn map, where at a point of time, at the start itself, we thought that it's Team A. But again, we switched to Team B. Coming back to Team A, finally Team B was the team to, win the map. Team Valor, at the start itself, I did feel like it was a bit of team coordination that was not working in their favor. But at the end, when we saw the entire team playing together, it was beautiful.
Yeah, for sure. But that's going to be the end of semi-final number 1. We still have one more matchup lined up for us today. It's going to be another BO1. It's going to be GrayFox Esports and taking on Anchorite 5. So before we head on to that, we're going to be taking a short break. I have a really bad hair there, so I'm going to be trying to fix that one up. You guys take a short one and we'll be back with semi-final number 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back once again to this amazing tournament organized by GD Esports, the Valorous, with a new season. This is me, Darshita, once again with my amazing co-caster and one of my good friends, that's going to be Edge. We are back again with the second map of the semi-finals, my bad, not the second map, but again, Edge. It was really amazing to witness the very first map, and right now with this second map, what are your expectations?
Well, I mean, I'm expecting an overtime. I mean, as we said, we want some really close matches. The first one was really good,
Yep.
but the first thing I'm expecting is a different map other than Ascent. I just don't want to see
Okay.
it. Let's just hope. But one thing is, all of these teams have played Haven a lot, so Haven might get banned once again. So can we see something around? I mean, I want to say Bind because it's my personal favorite, but if not Bind, then maybe Icebox, maybe Fracture, even a Pearl at this point. I'll be happy. Anything except Ascent. But once again, Ascent is just that kind of map where everyone's really familiar with, and they're really comfortable on that particular one. So let's see how it's gonna be, how it's gonna be covering up. But at the same time, bragging rights. Right, that's what they're playing for, and also a bit of a prize pool there coming in. It is going to be 30,000 rupees. Obviously, now that's huge. First place, they're walking away with 18,000. Second place, 9,000 rupees. And MVP of the series, of the best of 3 series of the grand finals, will be walking away with 3,000 rupees. One thing's for sure, Valor, they have confirmed themselves at least 9,000.
Well, yes, definitely that's going to be the case, but what matters is who's going to take the bragging rights and the prize pool of 18,000. Well, coming back to the brackets right now, Team Valor versus SuspectX is what we witnessed right now, where Team Valor just made it to the grand finals with a phenomenal performance. The second semi-finals match that we have right now is between Anchorite 5 and GrayFox Esports. Now, for me, both of these teams are not so familiar, so it's gonna be a huge surprise for me to see both of them performing and to see who is gonna be the one, taking the another spot against Team Valor in the finals that's gonna happen tomorrow for competing to get the prize pool of 18,000. Will it be Team Valor? Will it be the other team? Is a question which will get answered tomorrow. But Edge, again, what do you have to say about both of these teams?
I mean, as you said, quite unfamiliar with them as a team, but we obviously know these players, right? We've known a couple of these players at least. Anchorite 5, we have Prime on their side. We have River, we have Oni, we have Ralsei, and we have Shader. Anchorite 5 looking really good from their previous games up as well. And GrayFox, well, a lot more familiar with them, obviously. ASDF, we have Wave, we have Melody, we have Vibe God, we have Hellar. Now, all of these players have been playing phenomenally well, but once again, it all comes down to map veto, it all comes down to agent select, and also the player performances. If we're talking about them, let's take a quick look at a player from Anchorite versus a player from GrayFox. It's going to be Prime, and ASDF from the side of GrayFox. Look at that, the AC is pretty close. Kills also looking decent. Deaths, in terms of deaths, ASDF might have a slight edge over the other. Assists also looking good on the side of ASDF. Econ rating, I would say similar, but Prime looks like he's the one that goes for the entry fry because he does have 10 first bloods.
Well, yes, definitely Prime is the player you have to have your eyes on, but you know what? There's something more interesting that you need to have your eyes on is the upcoming tournaments from the sides of GD Esports. I mean, they are doing really, really good, and they have new seasons with huge prize pool coming up. So I am actually waiting to see on what GD Esports is planned for us. There you go, AIMDUELS Series 2 with a prize pool of 5,128 slots. That the tournament dates are already on your screen. That's going to be 31st October to 4th of November. And the registrations are already open. So what all you guys need to do is go to your Instagram, check out GD Esports, make sure that you register, because every day there's this thing, right, getting better every day, and that is what GD Esports is doing right now. With the amount of prize pool increasing every time, I guess it's going to be a huge opportunity for all the Valorant players out there. You need to have your eyes on not just this one, but the other tournament as well. That's going to be the series, the next series, the Valorous next series, Series 4, with a huge prize pool of 40,000. 30,000 for the Series 3, 40,000 for the Series 4. So you already know that if it's going to be Series 10, you already know what the prize pool is going to be, Edge.
Whoa, wait a sec, I didn't think of that. I mean, if that's the pattern that GD is, GD is focusing on, then I believe, Series 10, it's going to be really good numbers there coming up. But right now, we're going to be jumping in. We're going to be focusing on Series 3 for a second again. Map video is going to be up on our screen. So let's see, please, anything except... looks like Haven. Okay, I'll take it. It looks like it's going to be Haven. And I believe GrayFox are going to be on the defenders half, as Anchorite are going to be on the attackers. Now, Haven, talking about this particular map, on paper, it is going to be an attacking favorite. It is a three-sided map up. So, attacking favored initially, but we've already seen a lot of players, a lot of teams do really well on the defensive half, right? So, it all comes down to how they've been playing, how they've been practicing, and the agent select. Talking about agent select, what do you think is the one agent that is a must on Haven?
For me, I would actually want to say all the 5 agents that I do expect. That's going to be Jet, Omen, Breach, Sova, and a KJ. That's all I expect to. Initiator comp is what I am looking forward to. But again, it depends on what these players do decide. Defenders half, it's going to be GrayFox. On the attackers, we have Anchorite 5, and my expectations get denied once again. It's going to be Grey Melody with a chamber. Now, in the previous map itself, which we're talking a lot about the investment on chamber that we didn't see actually happening, but this time we do have a chamber.
Yeah, obviously. I mean, especially on Haven, right? I mean, agents like
Yep.
Killjoy, since the range and the map is really huge. Oh, but we do have a breach coming up. I actually did not expect a breach to be coming in. There you go. Maybe your prediction is not completely wrong, because breach is another one of those initiators which does not give you the location of the players,
Ooh.
but it still be giving you a lot of the utilities. Talking about utilities, Neon comes into picture. Really fast paced, and a Sky to cover it up. Now, one thing that is kind of worrying me at this point, they still won't be getting the exact information. I mean, Trailblazer, yes, it might give you the information on 1 or 2 players, but that's about it. If you have a recon, if you have a fade or a Sova, then it's a different story. And talking about fades, Anchorite just pick up the fade.
Reach on both of these ends. But again, wait. Chamber, Jet, Astra, Fate, and Breach. Now, this is gonna be an amazing combination to actually witness. On the defender side, we do see Chamber, Astra, Sky, Neon, and Breach. So if we talk about healers right now, I guess on the defenders half, it's gonna be an advantage of having in Sky. But on the attackers half, there's no healer for now. So they need to be really, really careful. There's no healing, there's no Sage, there's no Sky. For now, it might get them into a difficult spot, but again, when it comes down to the map like Haven, as you said, it's going to be an attacking favored map. It might be an advantage for the sides of Anchorite 5 as they are starting on the attacking half, but again, being on the defenders, GrayFox, even if they manage to pull off like 4 or 5 rounds, I mean 4, come on, not even 5, 4 rounds in the defenders half itself, after going in the attackers half, it will be a map for them and a tickets to grand finals directly.
Oh, for sure. I mean, since they're on the defenders, I would say it's something around. If they get 6, then it's a really good game. But if they get 4 or 5, then I think it can go either way, because of the fact that Anchorite, they still have the fade. They're coming in, giving you the information that they need. So that is something that I'm gonna be looking out for. The fade plays coming up. So let's see how they're gonna be coming in. Well, who do you think? Just looking at the agent select, looking at the map, who do you think might come out on top, and what do you predict the scoreline is gonna be?
See, the previous map, I've been really quick on predictions. So this time, all I would say is the team that wins is mine. I would love to play a safe card this time, because the previous map I actually was very, very, very quick on predicting that Team Valor might lose it. But we all know that Team Valor, they just went like damn, and they were actually looking amazing. So yep, this time I would actually play the safe card edge and say that the team that wins is mine. I wouldn't be going on for predictions, but I really want to hear your end of what do you think who's going to win.
Well, I'm not really sure who is going to be coming out on top, but I do have a feeling that it's going to be something around 13-6, 13-7 in either team's favor. Because looking at these agent compositions, I think the trump card is going to be the fade, obviously, the X Factor on their side. And at the same time, on the side of GrayFox, I think that Neon is going to be the one coming into play. I mean, Jet, once again, yes, it's a decent agent. It's a really good agent. Forget about decent. Picking up the operator for sure. And the Chamber on the side of defenders will be picking up the operator as well. So Neon have this have a chance to go full-fledged rush-on mode to pick things up. But here you go, ladies and gentlemen. Semi-final, number 2, map of Haven. It's going to be a BO1. It's not a BO3, so just one chance to prove yourself. Get yourself a slot in the finals where Valor are already waiting. The pistol round is up and running.
For the start itself, it's going to be Neon. Look at that aggressiveness from the sides of GrayFox right now. Melody with the headhunter, will he be able to head the hand? Well, no, gets denied. 50 HP is all that he has. Needs to be careful now. This is where the fate comes into play. Neon has been forced to push back once again. It's denied.
Neon was just running.
Yep, that's where the fade is gonna change things, right?
You know, that reminded me of you know how when you see kids, or when you were kids. When we were kids, okay, it's not you.
Okay.
You know how you see street dogs and you start running?
Yep.
That's what it reminded me of. Leon was just running, and the prowler was just chasing him. But GrayFox, good job just defending the side as of now, making sure delaying the pushes. But the rotations are already happening from Anchorite 5. And Chamber's quite tagged up. Fade is a bit tagged as well, but it's still looking really good. 35 seconds on the clock, and looks like it might be a C push.
Might be. So now Raj is something that the sides of defenders need to take care of. Players have already entered and this might not look good for them. Hell, he is holding an angle, but his location might just get compromised. Fade plays are gonna just, get things really difficult. But there you go, 3 players already done and dusted with the help of Headhunter. Only takes down 1 as well. It's gonna be a 1 versus 1, but River will be better this time. Anchorite 5 getting the very first round for themselves. At the beginning itself, it was quite slow, but when it came to the side push and the last 35 seconds, everything just went as fast as a flash.
It was over. It was over quick.
Yeah.
For a second, it did look like GrayFox might come out on top. Neon might just clutch that. But obviously, the aim was better with the Ghost coming in. And now they're going to be going in for the buy upgraded pistols? I believe upgraded pistols on the side of GrayFox. Have to be really careful here. Here you go. The fault line coming in. Beautiful flash there. Immediately, Rendezvous out of there. Look at the positions coming in. Really aggressive plays coming in towards A, but the push, once again, is going to be towards B and Garage C. So they are trying to make the same play that they did in the first round. And the information should have been relayed as of now. A is completely empty and Neon making his way towards B.
A slow play for now. Neon, somewhere down the line, knows that there might be one player holding that angle, gets denied with that itself. But oh, wait! Melody, he takes down Prime. Beautiful Marshall connection coming out there. One player from the sides of Anchorite 5 has to depart. It's going to be a 5 versus 4. No, wait! You did not do that! The Astra takes down the doppelganger, takes down the double as well. 2 players done and dusted. But hey, look what Wave just did. He took down 1 with the help of Frenzy, but doesn't matter. GrayFox Esports, they took 1 more round. Now, coming back to the point, I guess team, Anchorite 5 after winning the very first round had an advantage. But again, GrayFox Esports, they did well and got 1 for themselves. So it's going to be an equalizing score. I mean, usually after 2 rounds, we do see a 0-2 happening in the favor of one team, right? But this time it's going to be 1-1. So this map is going to be quite interesting, Edge.
Oh, it definitely is going to be. Somehow they pulled it back. I actually did not think this might happen. But I would be lying if I said that there was not even 1% in me that actually gave them the benefit of the doubt. And Melody, a lot lucky there because Prime missed all of his shots. Did not even tag him up. Melody this time caught off guard. Crazy. Just taken down by Gray LR. My bad. Azani drops 1, immediately gets taken down. GrayFox replying back with brute force.
It's a quick play. A very quick play. They just tried to enter the site, got denied. All the players from GrayFox pushed, and that's it. That's how it went. Breach right now on the top. On the other hand, we can see Chamber with 3. On the sides of Anchorite 5, I can see there's 1 player with no kills at all, even after 3 rounds. Now that's where things might be difficult. At the start itself, you need to step up for your team, and that's where you might get rounds for yourself. But Wave being a bit aggressive this time. Oh no! Just went back, and the aggressiveness from the sides of the Neon got denied. But doesn't matter. Melody has to depart anyways. Maybe from Neon or maybe from someone else. Oni takes down Wave. That's going to be 2-player disadvantage from the sides of Fox already. Anchorite 5 looking good, but the Chamber, something they need to be careful about. But the breach behind is something they need to be... Oh, wait, what? Prime, he takes down 1. The second one goes down as well. GrayFox, will they be able to go for a flawless in the 4th round itself? What do you think, Edge?
Boy, I don't think it's going to be a flawless. I think River might go down. Never mind, as soon as I say that. As soon as I say that, Vibe. For a second, I thought maybe he was going to smoke it and then check the left. But he didn't do that. So it is going to be a flawless. Coming in, 2-2 is going to be the scoreline. This is going to be really interesting. Look at the positioning from Prime as well. That he somehow made his way into the side, got 2 freebies. And Anchorite 5
Definitely.
looking really confident. And I think my prediction might just go wrong already because it is going. It's looking really close. 2-2. Cutthroat competition already.
Well, that's why it is said to play a safeguard always, as I did a while ago. But doesn't matter for now. 2-2, the scoreline, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a C push. Players trying to rotate. The Fade comes into play and gets the Astra into difficulties for now. But the Neon is already up. One backup to be provided. Spots one, takes down Prime. That's going to be one player. Done and dusted. With the help of fast line, trying to move around, takes down the second one as well. Beautiful play. With the matter of few seconds, Anchorite 5 is just,
I have the spike.
you know, it's just broken completely. There's just one remaining player. That's only his location has already been compromised. All he can do is try to, you know, actually clutch it out. Oh wait!
Oh
what?
my God!
What? Oni!
What the hell?
What? What did just happen? A 1 versus 1. It can be a clutch operator in the hands of Melody, but wait, Oni has his ultimate ready. Headhunter and operator. Oni is waiting. What is gonna happen, Melody? If he misses it right now,
30 seconds left.
damn, I just can't even imagine what will happen. But for now, the spike is being planted.
Spike planted.
Melody knows where the spike is. It's just the matter of one single bullet. Just a single operator shot. Melody, will he be able to clutch it? Both of these players are unaware of what is going to happen. Look at Tony, he's not sure. It's not sure. Melody trying to end. Oh!
Oh!
Ooh! Oni! A beautiful head connection from Melody takes down the dream of Oni to secure 4K and clutch the round. But oh my god, that 3K from Oni was just unpredictable. Look at this. All the 3 players were expecting him to be there, but he was somewhere else.
I mean, honestly, if Oni would have clutched this, he missed a shot though. If he would have actually hit that, that would have been most absurd and upsetting round ever. Because all 3 players were like, you know what? He is in cubby. There's nowhere else. And that was a beautiful spray down as well. I mean, if it was stabbed, it would have been much better. But once again, it was just phenomenal to watch. Almost lost the round. Anchorite 5 now going towards C. He does pop off the tour de force on Chamber. There's 4 ultimates available on GrayFox, so they can actually leave the site for retake. They do have the Rolling Thunder available along with the Cosmic Divide. Now that alone is going to be enough, but the thing to worry about is Anchorite 5 also have a Rolling Thunder. So if they use it right now, then the retake is going to be pretty easy. But if they save it for post-plant, things might go either way. Here comes a flash. The plant is going to be coming in. 5v5 retake. Are you ready for this, Darsh?
I am. I definitely am. After what all happened in the previous round, expecting a lot of surprises. But wait! Backstab! 2 players. Again, there's going to be Fade, causing a lot of problem. There's going to be the investment of Rolling Thunder as well. Oh, there's going to be an investment of a lot of things. Wave takes down one, Hella takes down Shader, takes down River as well. Only takes down Baby God with the help of Tour de Force. And AST takes down one, but no, hey, wait! Melody! What in the world is that aim? He is just popping heads back and forth. The previous round and this round, the Headhunter is something that you shouldn't give Oni. I mean, trust me, this man might clutch an entire round with the Headhunter itself, the way he's been performing with that. Damn, just 1 bullet, 1 shot, and that's all.
He's absolutely popping off with that on Reddit.
Careful
You know, it's not even like he's
Exactly.
going for those, you know, double shots or something. It's just 1 shot, 1 kill. Absolutely beautiful. And the last one was good, but this one was a tad bit better because he did take down the player with the tour de force. And this time, it's the Blade Storm activated, going in towards B. Jet is going to be holding on to his position. 2-round advantage was out of GrayFox. The Prowler clearing out Garage, and now Melody. Okay. He has to be really careful because B is in the control of Breach and he's going to be leaving it as well. Now if Jet can casually walk in, Breach is going to be still holding on to his position. Wave might just walk into the crosshairs as B has been left alone. And as soon as I say that, they're still just making sure, just peeking it once in a while. It's not a great buy coming in from the side of Anchorite. GrayFox. 1 kill is all it takes, by the way.
1 kill is definitely all it takes, but for now, Prime's location might get compromised. He spots one, tries to take him down, gets denied. On the other side as well. Will he be able to take any one of them down with the help of his knife? He is waiting inside the smoke. There's one player right exact out. Needs to be careful. He tries to enter, gets denied. Gray! What in the world are these people doing? Maybe takes down one more. That's going to be breached out and dusted. He was standing right out there. He takes down one. Chances of him taking down one more. Well, no, he gets denied. River will be the one taking him down. Done and dusted. And first one. Anchorite 5. They are just getting denied for everything. Right now, Edge have started doubting ourselves when we said that this is an attacking favored map. I mean, look at what GrayFox is doing right now.
Exactly. I mean, I was just talking about that, right? I mean, I did tell you that there are a couple of teams that are just phenomenally well on the defensive half. And it looks like GrayFox is one of those kind of teams. Doing really good job right now. 5-2. Anchorite. I mean, we were talking about, GrayFox just needing 4 rounds. They already got 5 out of 7. They still have a really good chance of making it 8. 1 gone. Oh, beautiful relay bolt. Initially coming in. Asha's hiding onto us long. He's not peeking. The pull is perfect. But River is going to be the one dropping. It's a 2v3 situation. 2 weapons will be retrieved as well. A side is completely empty, which means the spike plant might come into play. 2 players are going to be on the flank, as Chamber is going to be on the side. The hunt will be revealing, making sure that no one's on towards shot. But A is completely empty. The plant should be coming in for free.
Yes, definitely that's going to be the case with it's going to be 2 ultimates ready already on the sides of GrayFox Esports that might help them for the retake. But will that be the case? Both of the players trying to enter through Seavers now. One player standing behind. What's going to be the case? Will they stick in for the diffuser? Riva takes down Melody. That's going to be 2v2 equalizing situation. But hey, wait! There's going to be ASD covering it up beautifully. One player done and dusted already. Spike gets diffused. Once again, Anchorite 5 gets denied for everything. A beautiful cover already been provided from the sides of Breach. 6-2. Being on the defenders half, GrayFox Esports, they are looking really, really good. The way this retake happened, to be honest, I didn't expect that Anchorite 5 might get this one for themselves. But again, GrayFox Esports just denied. And you know what? There's Neon. There's the ultimate ready. So you already know what's happening next, Edge.
Oh, for sure. The overdrive might come into play. Gray Melody also popping the throw. The force. Did he not see someone's jumping onto his shot? I think he missed a player. Gray have already taken the control onto his garage trees area. Garden area, I'm sorry. Easy kills, easy picking ASDF with a beautiful flash now pushing in. LR takes down Primoni in the meanwhile, takes down Wave, all down to a 3v4 situation right now. 2 ultimates still available for the side of GrayFox. It is going to be the Cosmic Divide and the Rolling Thunder. The Prowler will be chasing him for now. The flash is beautiful. Gray ASDF still surviving somehow, no idea how, but he still is. Chamber, Oni making his way towards garage. Has to be really careful. Seaside is left empty thanks to Astra holding on towards Ceylon. So if the rotation's coming from Ceylon, maybe, why by God,
No.
might just be able to take a couple players here. Will they check the corner? Is the question, and I think they will. They definitely should.
Oh! No! There was a beautiful hold, I would say, from the side of Astra, but this time, GrayFox, this time Anchorite 5 were really better. There will be the investment of Rolling Thunder as well. That might push the players back. False line gets go as well. Oni takes down Melody. ASDF takes down Oni. A quick trade happening. 2 versus 2 situation. What will happen next? Will this retake be possible? You do not peek! GrayFox Esports, once again, look at the breach. Just look at the way he's been performing. 3K on this man. Anchorite 5 getting denied once again. The more round GrayFox Esports are having their hands on, it's getting difficult for Anchorite 5 to actually survive this game. It was actually a beautiful play until and unless it was a 2v2 situation. I mean, come on, look at the scorecard from GrayFox Esports. It's just one man on the top, and that's the breach itself. A tactical timeout has already been called from the end of Anchorite 5, but Edge. Right now, the only question I have is it too late?
Nah, I don't think so. I don't think it's too late. But the thing was, Oni, as soon as he got a kill, right, he was switching weapons. He was going to his knife, to his melee, back to his vandal. I mean, that's just something you do, you know, instinctively or impulsively. But I think sometimes that is what costs you kills and costs you rounds. And that's exactly what happened. If Oni didn't do that, maybe he would have had, because he did have the crosshair on his head, but he just didn't pull out the vandal in time. So that is just something that he's not going to be happy about. But this time out, I think it's not too late. 7-2, they can pull it to 7-5 and still be. You know, if GrayFox can pull 7 rounds on the defensive half, Anchorite 5 can do the same as well for sure. So if they need to make sure that it doesn't go 9-3. Maybe 8-4 is also decent enough. Anchorite 5, they just need to make sure that they win this particular round because the economy factor is going to be coming into play soon.
Well, definitely that's going to be the case for now. On the side of Anchorite 5, I talk about Fate. One single kill. I completely agree that... okay, we'll talk about this later, but for now, I do have my focus on Neon itself. The way this player has been, you know, running, just keeps on running actually. But for now, it's not going to be a C push, so this aggressiveness won't actually give anything back in return. I don't feel like the players are somewhere near to the A and B. They've already studied the fact that defenders have been pushing it, being aggressive, so that might turn into an advantage for them. But again, the question remains the same. Will it be this? Will that be the case or no? Because the difference between the score is something. It's like 5 rounds, and that's already huge. Wave holding the C side. It's going to be the investment of Astra's ultimate as well. Rolling Thunder rolls in, and now it might get them into a lot more of difficulties. Only still trying to hold, but no, this time they have to rotate to other side as the A side is completely open and the spike might get planted once again.
30 seconds left.
Here we are once again
Spike
onto a
planted.
5v5 retake. Well, before I say that, it's going to be a 4v4.
Right there.
It was a 5v5 at a point in time. So 4v4 situation. Cosmic Divide has already been used. Overdrive is available. Look at Prime. He's in a really good spot. I don't think Sky actually knows this. He doesn't. But the flash still gets...
What?
Prime! What? He can stick it down!
Why?
Instant trade. All 3 players are here. What the hell? River misses everything. Only gets one on the ball. He's all down to the breach in a 1v2. Both the players are towards shot. That's absolutely beautiful. Concussion coming in. He's going to be going in, faking it, but pros don't fake. He's going to be taking it down. Will be peeking in, and he's going to get taken down. Only with a triple. For a second, it did look like they might actually come out on top, but Oni says otherwise. 7-3. Anchorite. I think the timeout did work in their favor.
I'm still trying to figure out on what went wrong with River and Prime there. I mean, Prime... River not actually missing shots, and on the other side, Prime not firing at all. This is something that I actually don't, you know, expect from players at this point of time.
I think
Might be.
You want to play?
Yep,
Let's
I
play.
might be.
He thought he dodged it, but he
Yep.
misdodged it, unfortunately.
Maybe a miscalculation that actually happened there, but for now, doesn't matter because Anchorite 5 got 1 run for themselves, 7-3. Still doable for them. Prime trying to enter. Wavy guard once again. Those sneaky plays, those angles is what this man has been doing for a long now. But will that change anything? Look at that! One player tried to enter, but doesn't matter. Wavy guard goes down. ESTF takes down Realty. That's 1-1 player from both of the ends. Done and dusted. A 4 versus 4 situation. Investment of Seekers. Well, yes, might get them a bit information for the sides of GrayFox Esports, definitely. But for now, Prime is still holding that angle. On the other side, if I talk about Oni, with the Tour de Force, he's ready. But will he be able to capitalize? ASTF having a lot of patience, and so is the case with Prime. But 30 seconds on board. Hella takes down Prime. ASDF still waiting there with the help of
Enemy
Flash. He will
remaining.
be able to take one more
30
player down.
seconds
GrayFox Esports back into action once again. But Tony, he denies the breach, takes down one. I would say it is still clutchable for the sides of Oni because of the tour de force, but will that be the case? Oh wait! Wait!
What the hell?
Oh, Oni!
What the hell?
Wait!
Last round before the switch.
Oh my
I
god.
mean, okay, let's just have a look on the replay and actually see what happened there. Oni, he took down one player. The Neon, he just came running right exactly on his face. He wasn't able to actually hit a shot on point. Missed one, and that costed him his life and the round entirely. 8-3. Edge, will it be 9-3 or 8-4? What do you think?
8-4 is what Anchorite will be rooting for. But 9-3 once again, cuz? Maybe?
I doubt.
So
I doubt.
I'm okay with both these scores, to be honest. I mean, 8-4
Okay.
in favor of Anchorite. But if it's 9-3, then once again that mythical 9-3 curse, you never really know. It might come into play, and Anchorite, they might be okay with it.
Okay, so for the first time, I wouldn't be agreeing with you on this because
On my mark.
after GrayFox playing it this well, I actually doubt 9-3 curse will be affecting them at all. No matter what the situation is, one more round that GrayFox gets for themselves, it takes them directly to the double digit. And we have talked about this before as well, right? Once you hit double digit, you gain a lot of confidence, you gain a lot of momentum. They already have 3 of their ultimates ready. So GrayFox Esports, yes, this might be a round for them. You know, with the help of Divide, with the Overdrive and Rolling Thunder as well. But before I could see anything, Prime, this time, he's not having any patience. He takes down one. Wave has to go as well. But Hellar, they equalize the situation, and it's going to be a 3v3 once again with 1 minute remaining out there.
2 versus 3, the Cosmic Divide is available. Anchorite 5 does have the Blade Storm still online. They're making their way towards it, which is completely empty, by the way. So the information should have been relayed onto GrayFox right now. But Anchorite, look at them. Now they have to be a little cautious because the players up on the side of Gray have already made their way towards a long. Jet is going to be going towards a shot. This is going to be perfect timing for Prime. Prime can get himself 2 here for free. Never mind, he decides not to push anymore. Spots out 1. Hellar does have the aftershock available. He's not going to be using it just yet. It all comes down to the ultimates available. Let's see how they're going to be popping it. That is going to be the Cosmic Divide, the only one available. GrayFox. Here it comes. Heaven, another Heaven block. GrayFox, beautiful. Never mind, it's actually Prime with a beautiful kill. Get the double, make it a triple for him in the round. Bye God goes down. 8-4 Anchorite. They're going to be feeling confident.
8-4, the very first half scoreline. Prime, this time, after not having patience and just dashing into the side directly. I mean, you remember the previous round, right? Prime waited a long outside the B side, and he got denied as soon as he tried to take an entry. But this time, he decided not to wait, and he just dashed inside the site, and that's where he took 1 player down. And the team got 1 round as well. 8-4. I would say still doable for the sides of Anchorite 5, but GrayFox, it's going to be the attackers half for them. Now, we've been discussing a lot regarding the map of Haven and the attacking favor thing, but will that be the case? As I already said, right, the curse is something that I don't believe on. So right now, let's see what happens at the start of the very first pistol round. GrayFox, they're waiting patiently. All the 4 players on the A side and 1 on the C. B has been left open completely. Will that change things?
They don't even have a chamber.
The question. Yep, actually.
Never mind. They don't have a chamber strapped there.
Exactly. Headhunter, there you go.
Misses the shots.
Yep.
See, it's under the control of Gray. Already the plant will be coming in. If they win this round, that's a double dead for sure.
They're blind with
And
fear.
that's the... It is looking like they might just win this one.
Melody takes down Prime. Still having hopes of them going for a retake, but look at River. Look at this man. Look at Hella. I mean, come on, look at all the positions they have been holding. Hella takes down River. It's gonna be Anchorite 5 losing players back to back. Crazy. Well, he takes down one, but will that change anything? No, ASDF takes down Shader. Crazy takes down ASDF a 1v3. Oh, wait, what?
Oh my lord.
Crazy takes down 3,
my.
but gets denied from Baby Garden. That's gonna be him done and dusted. 9th round, ladies and gentlemen, rolling into the side of GrayFox Esports. At a point of time, I really thought that Anchorite 5 will be able to make it and do this retake, a 5v5 proper retake. But what happened at this point of time with the reload?
He was just jumping. Wave was just having fun. He was like, you know what? We already got the round. It doesn't matter anymore. We'll just jump and try to take him down with a frenzy as well. 9-4 is the scoreline right now. Double dates are going to be on the cards for sure. As Anchorite, they're going in for an eco here. They're going to be saving up. Wave already going into the side. The flash is beautiful. The relay board will be coming in. The fall time will not be getting anyone. The aftershock comes into play. Will not be dealing any damage or even delaying the plan, as it is going to be coming in. 5v5 retake again. Anchorite, if they can get 2 kills at least, I think it's a decent round.
Oh! Hellar takes down Prime. Wave takes down Razy. Shader takes down Hellar, but doesn't matter because Wave takes down Oni. Anchorite 5. They are getting destroyed at this time.
Standing.
Melody takes down Reaver. Wave still trying to be a bit more aggressive. Knows where the last player is. Ladies and gentlemen, GrayFox Esports setting double digits already. 10 on GrayFox, 4 on Anchorite 5. A deficit of 6 rounds. Now that's huge. But when I talk about Anchorite 5, look at the Fade. The investment of Fade in terms of utilities, yes, it has been amazing. But when it comes down to stepping up and taking kills for your, team, I guess it could have been more better, right?
True. He just needs to step up a little bit. Maybe, a couple more kills here and there. Oh, there you go. Prime with a beautiful shot onto Wave. Immediately clears him off. And Anchorite 5 now with a man advantage. It is a full baron coming in from them, as it is going to be a bonus for the side of GrayFox Esports. They do have a man disadvantage at this point. Aftershock coming into the other wrong side. Why did he aftershock towards long? Okay, maybe he thought they're going to be pushing in towards that side. But it's still a 6-round deficit for the side of Anchorite 5, and maybe even if they get this one, it's still going to be 5. Look in the plays once again. They're making their way back. And the best thing about Anchorite 5 is they're actually anchoring. Look at that C. They didn't bulge at all. They're still holding on to their positions.
For now, there's going to be a rotation called towards the garage. Baby God trying to enter. I mean, I've the entire game I've loved how this man has, been playing around with the corners. But now, will he be outplayed is the question, because look at Oni and River. Look at their positions. Ralsei on the other side, still trying to figure out if they are pushing towards B. But hey, wait, the players have decided to go towards the A. Once again, 30 seconds on board. Will time be the best friend this time? Because one thing about GrayFox Esports on the attacker's half is waiting for a long and then pushing so suddenly that Anchorite 5 don't even get a single chance of doing anything. Now that's how things are working in their favor. But for now, 10 seconds left. They need to make it really, really quick. They've already entered the side. 1 player down, 2, 3. 3 player goes down. GrayFox Esports.
What?
Spike being planted. The spike gets planted as well. Are you actually kidding me? GrayFox Esports, you do not do that. A 2 versus 2 retake. Now one of them goes down. It's going to be an advantage for the second team, but look at the cross connection. They already know where both of these players are. And they've been holding beautiful angles. Look at that. It's going to be
He does have a flash.
a crossfire hold draw. I mean, yeah, but will that change anything? That's the question, right? One player goes down. Oh, wait! No! Oh my god!
Oh my god, ASDF! That was scary for a second. That was so scary for a second. I thought maybe he whiffed. But Hellar was the star of the show. Getting himself a triple there, absolutely beautiful. And look at this. Look at this. He ran out of everything. And River, well, at the end, even if he did land that shot, it would have been a body shot. But that jumping headshot, right click, why can't we use classics like that? When I right click, it's just you know, a color spray right behind them. But it's 11-4, looking like 12-4 as Wave and Hell are already taking down 2 names.
Concealment!
They're gonna be making their way in slowly. As Anchorite 5, they're dropping down quickly. 11-4. YB God going for the plan. Never mind, he's not planning anymore. He's once again going. He's dropping it to his game. I believe he's gonna get his ultimate. Exactly. Oh, never mind. YB only needed 1. Shader is gonna be the only one getting 1. Bit of confidence there. Never mind, it's gonna get dropped. 12-4. Match point. Here we go.
12-4.
Match point.
Team Anchorite 5. I mean, it would be harsh of me saying this, but they are getting denied for each and everything. I mean, everything they are trying to do, they are just getting denied back to back. For now, it's the last hope. From now onwards, if Anchorite 5... I mean, come on, if Anchorite 5 has to win this, they have to win 8 rounds back to back. Not even giving one single round. Giving one single round, but directly give the chance for GrayFox Esports to win it completely. But wait! What? You just don't destroy your enemies like this with the fast lane. Just went running in the face of enemy. Didn't even give him a chance to do anything. And took him done and dusted 4v4. Still doable. With 3 ultimates ready, but Cosmic Divide is something they need to look out for. Right now, Prime, it's gonna be a backstab.
Oh my god.
No, you do not do that. You actually don't do that. A 4 vs 4 situation. The spike is not being planted yet. Prime, still trying to enter.
You are divided!
It's gonna be the investment of Cosmic Divide as well. Wave takes down Prime, Shader takes down Wave, Melody takes down Shader. Still doable for the sides of Anchorite 5. The investment of Rolling Thunder comes into play as well. Astra gets denied. Melody takes down only a 1 vs 2, still doable. Melody, will he be able to do that? There you go, ladies and gentlemen. The second team making it to the finals of GD Esports present the Valorous Season 3. It's going to be no other than Team GrayFox Esports. Beautifully played, phenomenal performance. Can we just give it to them? Edge, what do you have to say about this?
I mean, first things first, my prediction was not that off. 13-6, come on, it was close. That's the first thing I want to say. But it started off with being 2-2, by the way. It was 2-2. There was a point of time where I actually thought it might go down the wire somewhere on 13-9, 13-10, even in overtime. You never really know. But then GrayFox, they switched things up, picking up the operator and Wave. Oh my god. This is what the hell was that? How can you get so lucky? I mean obviously it's gonna be skill involved, but you gotta admit there was a bit of luck there coming in with the right click, slide and getting that headshot was absolutely beautiful to watch. But if you're against the Neon like that, it's gonna be really frustrating for you for sure. But Wave was just phenomenal. I mean, he didn't have a lot of kills, but every time he got a kill, he put up a show. He just had some amazing plays. I think he was just, I'm gonna wait till every one of you dies and then I'll just get a couple of kills and get myself I don't know, maybe an Instagram reel, because all of them were just really fun to look at.
See, as I said, the investment on Fade in terms of utilities, the plays, it was amazing. I mean, you remember the first round, right, where we started Neon, the way this man pushed, he was forced to push back just because of the Fade itself. So yes, in terms of abilities and utilities, it was amazing. But when it comes to stepping up for your teams at the point of taking kills, that's where the difference is, right? You need to step up, you need to take kills, and that's how it will change things. It's not about taking kills in the end portion, but about taking them in the start itself. You need to actually step out from the start, and that's where things might start changing. This is how we started with the highlights on our screen. I'm gonna actually love to see all these things happening once again.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the second round it was 1 and then 1, and then they pulled 1 round back in their favor, and then we got down to 2-2. That's when GrayFox. I mean, I had doubts about GrayFox. right? I mean, when I say doubts, I didn't mean like completely one-sided, but I thought it was going to be a close match. I thought it was going to go really down the wire. And this round was just, I don't even know what to call it. I just don't know what to call it. Like, why? That's just amateur mistake. I mean, thanks to Melody's insane aim there coming in, they secured that round. Otherwise, that round was over. Oni would have gotten a quad and would have been the star of the show.
Definitely, that's the thing. But again, coming back to the same point, this round would have been the one where, you know, Anchorite 5 could have their hands on, but they got denied anyways. Everything that they tried doing off, I guess GrayFox Esports were quick reading them. I mean, you know, everything they were trying to do, it was quickly readable. Here, you see River missing the shots. He had the chance of taking 3 players down, but he missed the shots and he missed the chance of taking one more round. Only, you know what happened the next, right? With the speed of Nihan, I guess it's really difficult to stop her. It was baby car, as I said. I loved the beautiful sneaky plays, the angle holdings. That's where he took down many of them as well. So from the start itself, I would say GrayFox Esports is looking really good. Doesn't matter on the attackers or the defenders are. Even here, look at that. He tried his level best to actually take the player down, but reload just denied everything.
Yeah, true. The inaccuracy was jumping as well. But this was a round that was absolutely beautiful. The bonus round where Valor got himself a triple. And then at the end, it was kind of sad because ASDF did miss a couple of shots. River, I thought maybe might get that kill, but he did not. And that's when we knew the game was over. That's when you knew the game was done and dusted for the side. And the GrayFox, well, easy peasy pickings for them. Unfortunately, that's going to be the end of one team as we move forward.
Well, definitely. But for now, see, here are the differences. Now, when you look at the KDA of both of the players, I mean both of the teams, GrayFox Esports, every single player has a KDA of 1 and above. But when it comes down to Anchorite 5, you can see 3 of the players with 0.6, 0.7, 0.7, 0.4. That's where things got difficult. If I talk about the MVP, well, it's Valor with 18 kills and 11 deaths, 8 assists as well. Oni on the other side, 16 kills, 15 deaths and 1 assist. At a point of time, even Melody with the headhunter popping off the head of enemies so beautifully. Talking about the AC, says it's gonna be 295 on Valor and 270 on Oni.
Oh, just brilliant play. I mean, the Chamber doing a really good job on the side of Anchorite 5, but GrayFox Esports is the one coming out on top. One-sided affair is what I would like to call this one. Prime did have a really good start, but after that he fell off as well. You can see the KDs not really good. Revo 0.7, Prime 0.7, 0.4 on Shader. He wasn't having a really good time today, but unfortunately it's a BO1 for them and it's all over for them. This, at least in this particular tournament. So one thing for sure, GrayFox also confirms themselves a slot in the finals and a piece of the prize pool. That is going to be 9,000 rupees for sure. Now, that is going to be end of today, but tomorrow it is going to be a BO3 Grand Finals. It's going to be Valor taking on GrayFox, and I cannot tell you how excited I am. First things first, the excitement part. Yeah, the best part is, I mean, even if we see Ascent, we will get to see a different map as well. So I'm happy. We will get to see a different map.
I mean, I after you not wanting to see Ascent, I really wish the decider to be Ascent itself so we can enjoy it more and more. But hey, come on. Now that we saw Valor performing and making a huge comeback and team GrayFox dominating it one side, imagine what's gonna happen tomorrow. We are gonna witness all 3 maps, and that's for sure. But it comes down to a point, are we gonna witness a harbor? Are we gonna see all those new map sets? Are we gonna see a pole? There's a lot of questions that I do have in my mind right now, but hey, remember, this tournament is gonna be the race to win a chunk of prize pool in that 30,000, and with that, the bragging rights of GD Esports presents the Valorous Season 3. Season 3 with 30,000, Season 4 with 40,000. So you know, as the season keeps on increasing, the prize pool gets on better and better. So for now, it's gonna be me signing off for today. But before we go, Edge, do you have to say anything?
I think we've summed up everything for the day. First match was a really close one. The second one, one sided affair, pretty easy, game close. GGWP go next is what they were claiming for. GrayFox, well, congratulations for you, and Valor, obviously, congratulations as well. They're going to be facing off against each other in a BO3 Grand Finals tomorrow. Don't forget to subscribe to GD Esports on YouTube and be back. Don't forget to tune in at 2 p.m. because that's when we'll be coming online. And if you want to, you might as well check out Darshita as well on Instagram. I believe it's IG_Darshita because she makes some insane reels at times. I gotta tell you, when I'm having my dinner or lunch, her reels is what makes me eat quick because I just can't bear to look at them. Anyway, with that being said, we are done for the day. We'll be back tomorrow. This is me, Edge. It's a pleasure, casting alongside you, Darshita. And until tomorrow, good night, take care, and stay safe.
C.
I got the spike.
One enemy remaining. 10 seconds left.